wouldn't say, I would never tell anyone how to vote. I think that's their choice. But what I'd say is this, when people are offering up this opportunity and they're giving this invitation, it's an invitation not from the heart out in at Uluru, it's from our hearts. It's from our hearts to walk with us on this journey. That's what we're asking. So what I'd say to people when they go in that polling booth on the 14th, go in with your heart, you know, go in with your heart. Answer the question with your heart. That's what's important, because that's where this is coming from the collective hearts of Aboriginal people that are asking people to walk with it. But all we're asking is, give us a say in how we might fix those problems. Give us a say in how we might close the gap. But give us that say at a local community level. This is not an elite thing. This is people on the ground. You know, as we do with the literacy campaign. You know, we go and talk to people in the community, all over the community. We go and we train local people to talk to every household in the community, to go and have a yarn to them about what the work is that we do and if they would like to do it there. Can it get any simpler than that? Like, it honestly can't, you know. People talk about co-design, they talk about community-led. What we're doing with Literacy for Life is probably the most genuine co-design I've ever seen. For many, many years, Aboriginal people have been talking about literacy campaigns, but way back in the 60s, people were talking about literacy campaigns in Aboriginal communities, and it's taken all this time to actually get one going. The literacy campaigns that we're doing now, that's the biggest difference I've been a part of, what it achieves. And it achieves something almost immediately. You can see the light come on when they actually learn to read and write. You can see a difference. And just that little bit of reading and writing at a very, very basic level impacts every aspect of their life. You know, from incarceration rates of that person or that community, their engagement with the criminal justice system, their health improves, and their kids attend school more regularly because they're seeing their parents and their uncles and their aunties and their older brothers and sisters that are valuing education, are valuing learning. Who gets to go to a graduation or a number of graduations every year where people just break down crying? Yeah, and that's every graduation. You know, I feel guilty because people, they'll thank me, you know, but it's not me. I don't actually do the work. And I say, thank your own mob because they did the work. And I think for me, the real value in it is that it's Aboriginal mob doing it for themselves, whether it's literacy, whether it's building houses, you know, or fixing cars. What makes it work is that the community owns that solution. They guide the work. And we ask them, we literally ask them, do you think this is a good idea for your community to have a literacy campaign? Do you think it's something you need? That's why people are asking for a voice, so that people can come and ask us if we actually want something, you know. It's such a simple thing to do, and it works. Because every community that we've been into, every single community, bar none, has said, you're the first people to actually come and ask us if we wanted something. So most people go in and they're selling a product, really. They're going in and saying, we've got this program, we want to run it here, can you give us a support letter to do it, and all that sort of stuff. So the community ends up just having something else imposed on them again and again and again. And they've got no control over it, they've got no ownership of it. Yet with the literacy campaign, they've got total ownership of it, because it can't work unless they take ownership of it. It can't work unless they guide us through it. And it can't work unless they do all the work with us just as a support team. So if there was any evidence people needed to know what works and why it works, I honestly think the literacy campaign's it. Not just because I'm one of the founders of the Literacy for Life Foundation, it's just because it's the truth. And I would get asked every nearly every day, I would get asked, what do you think is needed out there? What do you think will make a difference in birth or breed or whatever? And I just say, don't ask me, because I've got no idea what the answer is to that question. I said, I only know where it is. And the answer is in those communities. That's where it is.